Yo, gang.
And the Rams add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Why you put this on YouTube, bro?
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
6, mega. Set, ready. Blue strike, ready.
On first down is Young. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So
This
again,
is crazy.
quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Red, cycle. Set, hut. Hut.
To throw is Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
On bro grade.
It's been a rough
This
first
nigga
half,
mute.
but now as we
This nigga
approach
muted me,
halftime,
bro.
like,
Dang.
gotta start getting some
Come on,
wins. And
gang.
it
It's
could be
just a
something
game,
small
bro.
like we just saw here. Some positive plays,
45.
build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Just a virtual game, bro.
As he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time.
I want to put the
It'll
Bears
bring
and
up
Panthers.
second down.
Striker. Come on, Black Ultra. Black, hut, hut.
Back to the air, it's Young.
That's what you want to do? That's what you want to do?
He finds McMillan down.
For real,
Field,
bro.
it's caught.
Keep spamming that, bro. You need that,
Boy.
boy. You need that, boy.
Let's go now. Ready?
Here's Young.
Drop.
That's going to be incomplete.
That's the ring.
That's going to bring up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and
That's
they
a
continue to do a
big.
nice job separating the ball from man.
And a good job rallying to the football. Holds it just a gain of a yard.
Man.
Sets up third down.
Say hi to YouTube,
All
gang.
right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
White, ready.
Oh, that nigga was open. What the
They got
fuck?
there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming.
Gonna do it
And
again.
at the very least, was
Come
able
on,
to
man.
get
You
that
can't
ball
be
out
that, bro.
to prevent the sack.
Smash, red.
That's going to be caught. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Set. 33. Yep. Hut.
Off the RPO, this is out to Evans.
RPO?
And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Ready.
RPO?
45. Claws red. Set.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in.
So crazy, yeah.
That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half.
Thinking in the same foot.
Steel. Black. Set. Hut.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And now flags come in. This kickoff goes out of bounds. Special teams with a mistake on the kickoff. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Set. Zebra. Right. 50. Hey, 22.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
Hey, red. You go set. Moving hot.
Now it's Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
22. Set. Monday. Ready, hot.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Ready. Omaha.
To the air again. Stafford. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A 1st carry now for Rico Dowdle. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
Yellow, Lonnie.
They'll run with Dowdle. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
On 4th down, Young. And that is caught, they say out of bounds. Out of bounds. Throw took him beyond the sideline. And they're going to turn the ball over on downs. On 1st and 10, Stafford. That's out wide to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, L.A.
40 got. Set.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Blue 60. Double right. Zebra.
Stafford now on 2nd down. Finds Nakua on the slant. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Damn. I'm about to get the Panthers, bro. Let's see. Let me see what the Panthers talking about, bro. No cap. No, I'm gonna get. Yo. I'm gonna get.
with the fishing hook. Listen up, I've had to hit the cup, so if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from Santa Clara. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. Packers 6.
From the gun, here is Penix. He's got room past the 35. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
Now.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Again, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Dragon 60. Mustang 90.
Penix going to throw again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. To throw again, it's Penix. To the right side here, pass is caught. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Viking 18.
Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcon touchdown. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Jones going to throw right away. That is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Kittle is the man in motion. Jones to throw on 2nd down. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 21 on that connection. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
Cowboy 80. Hey, smash.
Watkins motioning over.
Go.
On first down, Jones. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Now.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
18, Warriors, 7, 60, Maverick, 19, Lion. Street.
Kittle is the man in motion.
Check go.
Again, it's Jones. On the move left. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. To the goal line and in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. And when you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7.
Nothing fancy here. This was old school throwback smash mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first and 10, it's Penix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Open man down the field, Mooney. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Gonzalez now for the point after. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now Watkins on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Mustang 19, set, hook.
Jones now on first down. That one incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
70 Lions. 79 Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Watkins motioning over.
Ready.
Throwing is Jones on third down. Finding space at the 40. And he is out of bounds. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Set. 60. Bronco 80. Go.
Jones to the air again. Now, and a short one caught by Tonjes. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
69 Warriors 70. 7 Pirates. 7
Pearsall, the man in motion.
Ready.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Now Jones throwing on 2nd down. This one intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. A big play for the defense to get on the board. Quarterback trying to keep that play going. Instead, sees it go back the other way.
And the quarterback's doing a nice job of keeping his eyes down the field, but he doesn't sense the pressure. And I think that pressure, Mike, is what caused that errant pass. And not only does it lead to the turnover, but it leads to the pick 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Let's go now. Viking 18.
Pearsall, the man in motion. Jones now on 1st down. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Now. 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
They motion a receiver right. Throwing on 1st down is Jones. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18
Pearsall, the man in motion.
Hut.
Jones. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
3rd and 9.
Set.
Watkins motioning over.
Go.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
They do go for it. It's Jones. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. They'll throw on 1st down.
Do it, bro. You a fucking bot.
He's got room knocks on the extra point. And the Falcons add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Here we go, here we go. Warriors set, Dragons, Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Bronco.
Kittle is the man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Jones. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34.
Mustang 19, Cub 19, Cub 19. Hey, smash.
Kittle is the man in motion.
Check go.
From the gun, it's Jones. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take it on in. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown San Francisco. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Pearsall, the man in motion.
19 tight, 18 Pioneer.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's a two-point try. Jones bringing the offense to the line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go street.
Pearsall, the man in motion.
Check smash, check smash.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Now the lefty Penix on first down. Out wide, that's Robinson. There he goes again. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's Jones to throw. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to make his way out of bounds. That did not work as planned. Good size loss to take on first down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Kittle is the man in motion. Shotgun now for Jones. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force it. Anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Viking 18. Ready. 60, 79 Bronco. Mustang 18, Pioneer. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Riggs.
Kittle is the man in motion. On third and long, it's Jones. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. A big hole. A big play there, about as big as you can get. 82 yards.
And they decide to bring pressure here on third down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
McCaffrey. And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. Second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half.
Good blocking, and he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Here's a 2-point try. Jones bringing the offense to the line.
Viking 18.
They'll put Ayuk in motion.
Ready.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. Carter on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. On first down, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
On the double. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. You talk about the moves, spinning out of that tackle, turning it into a gain of 7.
Ready up.
From the 43, here's second and a couple.
Let's go now. 19 Lion. Panther 6. Hut, hut.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he gets run out of bounds. A short pickup, but it's good enough for a first down.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 4.
Check go.
Quick throw out wide, taken in by Pearsall. Down the left sideline. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2 touchdowns.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Carter on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Forced out left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
60 by 6. 18 left. 18. Go.
Now Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And they're going to get the conversion here. Good run to the 44, and that's a first down. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, Atlanta.
70 line. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Trap 60. Trap 60.
To throw is Penix. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. It's second down.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Warriors set. Panther 11. Check go.
On second down, here's Penix. The pressure too much, and he goes down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
19 long.
From the gun, here is Penix. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Zane Gonzalez on to try the field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Falcons will tie the game here in the third quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
On the set.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard.
Ready.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
They'll come up here first and 10.
Let's go now. Come back. 70 line.
Here's Saul, the man in motion.
Ready.
Jones now on first down. This is intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only did they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go. 6.
On first down, Jones. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
I'm going now. I'm going. Viking 18. Trap 6. 18. Warrior 70.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing on first down is in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Ready. Panther 11. Check out.
Here's Jones. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Jones to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he's going to have the 49ers first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up. They convert, and the drive stays alive.
70, 79 Broncos, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here's Saul, the man in motion.
Go!
Jones now on first down. Gets this one into the hands of Dewan Jennings. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play. Here. In the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Ready, ready! Bronco 80, Mustang 19. Hut, hut.
They'll drop to throw. Pass caught by Pearsall. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go. Hawk 70. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Jones. Now, a short one caught by Tonjes. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Trap 60.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Again, it's Jones. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. 14 yards on the pickup there.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, check go.
RPO here, quick shot to Ayuk.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. Now 2nd and inches.
Ready, ready, ready.
They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, and he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here is 1st and goal.
19.
They will take a knee here. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Set. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And no signal as of yet. And none forthcoming. He is stopped short. And now it's 3rd and goal.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Force 3rd down.
Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Ready.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hurt.
They'll put Ayuk in motion.
19 Lion. Hut, hut.
Everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but me, my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
And now the decision is go for two. That's a gutsy call, and really, in effect, it's ball game right here. They'll put Ayuk in motion.
Come 19! Come 19! Go!
He's going to try to do it himself. And he will score. Comeback complete. They take the lead here in the final moments. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Carter on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's 1st down. Here we go. One final play. Now, deep ball for London. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So, a win here for the 49ers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponent in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say, so long from Santa Clara.
She got 'em beat, cause her son ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you